right, it's time now for our Entrepreneur segment. Today we are focusing on the Maha Kumbh Mela that's underway in northern India. That massive festival began in January. It ends in 2 weeks, and it is the largest gathering on earth. We're going to talk more about this with our Delano D'Souza, who joins me on set. Delano, why are we talking about this today?
Hi, Jeannie. Well, today is one of the 6 more auspicious dates of the festival, and that's what makes it important due to tonight's full moon. It is believed that the soul is cleansed when bathing in the confluence of 3 rivers, the Ganges, the Yamuna, and the Saraswati under the full moon. The Kumbh Mela is held every 12 years, but this time around, the event is more significant as the Maha Kumbh, or Great Kumbh, is held once every 144 years. Now, astrology features prominently in ancient Vedic beliefs, which is why some dates are more auspicious than others. The Kumbh is also a place to ask questions, as the festival is supposed to lead you down a path of wisdom. Today, India's richest family, the Ambanis, took a dip in the river. Remember the family from last year with the crazy wedding with Kim Kardashian in attendance? Well, they weren't alone this Wednesday. Within the span of 4 hours, it is estimated that some 10 million people did exactly the same thing. But it isn't just Indians in attendance. Tourists from Argentina, Spain, Israel, and all around the world have been spotted at the Kumbh. Now, on Access Asia, I interviewed India's permanent representative to UNESCO and asked him what the festival's significance was all about.
Kumbh is the path of wisdom. Some come to the Kumbh for the love of the holy river Ganges. They are the devotees. Some come to wash their karma away. They are the karmis. Some are curious. They are the inquisitive. But some come seeking wisdom. They are the seekers. There are people coming from Guatemala, Brazil, Argentina, France, Japan, even the Middle East. It is something that is attracting people. You know, it's the pull of India's ancient culture. The timeless message of India is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, wherein we consider the world to be one family.
Now, over $800 million was poured in to organize the festival, and the state government in Uttar Pradesh is expected to earn some $2.9 billion in revenue. Now, given the enormous scale of the event, over 40,000 police and paramilitary are securing the Kumbh Mela. Additionally, we have underwater drones, which are being deployed for the very first time, as well as thousands of cameras fitted with facial recognition technology at entry points, which are able to provide real-time monitoring. Now, the Indian government is estimating that during the 6-week period, some 400 to 450 million people are set to visit the festival.
I mean, it's truly staggering how many people we're talking about here, and giving these enormous numbers, Delano. I mean, the real problem here is keeping everybody safe.
It's the biggest headache, isn't it, Jeannie, and the biggest challenge. People I personally know who visited the Maha Kumbh Mela have said the organization is good, but phone theft is literally everywhere. Now, unfortunately, at the end of last month, after 2 weeks without incident, a stampede occurred in the middle of the night. Frustrations were high after the state government released casualty figures more than 12 hours after the tragedy occurred. 30 people lost their lives and dozens more were injured. The Indian opposition hit out at state officials in Uttar Pradesh for doing more to secure the event for VIPs rather than ordinary visitors. Now, despite the reputational damage caused after the stampede, organizers were adamant that the festival continue as normal, and that's exactly what happened. Days later, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi headed to the Kumbh Mela himself, and he was accompanied by the state's chief minister. Modi took a dip in the river and also took part in rituals later. And just like the Indian Prime Minister, ordinary citizens have their own reasons for heading to the Kumbh. Take a listen.
I feel so good, very peaceful after bathing.
The kind of serenity I feel here, it's a good break from our busy urban life.
It's very important for us. It doesn't clean our sins, it corrects our mentality and makes it positive, which is important for our religion.
Delano, how much is this about India flexing its soft power muscle?
Well, Ginny, if you ask Indian officials, they won't admit it, but it is pretty evident if we just look at the sheer numbers that this Hindu festival is able to draw from both domestic and foreign tourists. 450 million is no small number, but this isn't the first time we see a state government in India promoting a religious event. Toward the end of last year, an estimated 8 million people turned out to visit the St. Francis Xavier Exposition in Goa, and while those numbers were a lot smaller, it's just another example of an Indian state getting behind a religious event. Back to you.
All right, Delano, thank you so much for that. It's fascinating stuff.